Food. It's something we all need and hugely important to our health, economy, cultures, and more. We use food to celebrate, to vote, to connect, and to survive. So, why do we throw so much of it away? In the US alone, we throw away nearly 40% of our food. That means $165 billion are scraped off our plates and into the trash each year. To put that in perspective, that's 20 pounds of food waste per person per month. In a country where 1 in 6 homes are still food insecure, that's unacceptable. Let's think about where our food goes. Have you heard the phrase, your eyes are bigger than your stomach? How often do you plate up more than you can eat and end up throwing away what you can't finish? Sometimes we waste food before it even gets to our plates. Take a look at this potato. Did you know that 20% of its nutrition is in the skin you throw away? You can use fruit and vegetable greens and peels to make zests, stalks, or infusions, or just leave them on. Worse than that, some food is tossed before it even gets to you, the consumer. Did you know that some grocery stores won't sell ugly produce? If a fruit or vegetable is too small, too big, too damaged, or just too funny looking, it gets thrown away so the displays stay pretty. Stores will also throw away food that's too close to its expiration date, even if it hasn't passed. France is taking steps to eliminate this waste, and has recently passed legislation that will legally ban grocery stores from throwing away unsold food, forcing them instead to donate it to charities or as animal feed. One store in France even launched a campaign on acceptance and equality for ugly produce. Who cares what it looks like once it's in a soup? Here in Seattle, many people take it into their own hands to save this wasted food.
Somebody hold this one. I'm gonna open the other one.
While dumpster diving isn't legal in all situations, some people take advantage of the bounty.
Here we are, in the dumpster at Theo's Chocolate.
Like many bakeries, the UW throws away baked goods that don't sell on the first day. A group of students on campus is working to combat this waste by creating the Food Recovery Network, a team who plans to collect this food before it's tossed and deliver it to local food banks and charities.
I'm Diane, and I'm a member of the Food Recovery Network at the UW. And what we're doing is we're trying to combat two separate issues at once, which is food waste and hunger. And so about 1 in 6 people in the United States is food insecure, yet 40% of the food is thrown away. So what we do is we try to take that food and deliver it to the people in need. Practically, we're taking it from restaurants and hopefully dining halls soon, and taking it to homeless shelters where people can eat it. At the moment, we've only been recovering for about 7 weeks, and we've recovered over 1,000 pounds of food so far.
Farmers who come to sell their goods at the market also have to decide what to do with leftovers once the market closes.
So at the end of the market, we'll take the food home, and some of the interns will have it. We'll donate to the local food bank, which is down to the southwest of Olympia. It doesn't get wasted. It doesn't go to compost. It goes to people.
Hi, my name is Dale Nelson. I'm with Farmhouse Kitchens. These were actually seconds out of the farm, which means we were able to sell them at retail. So instead of throwing them out, we turned them into our wonderful apricot preserves.
Many market vendors donate their leftovers to the University District Food Bank. Volunteers like Sabrina collect their boxes and bring them to the shelter. Sabrina has been volunteering at the food bank for over 20 years. The University District Food Bank is one of the busiest in Seattle, providing healthy food access to over 1,000 families each week, as well as reaching out to local senior citizens, schools, and the homeless. As consumers in Seattle, we throw away about 100,000 tons of food and food-related waste a year. The city hopes to change this, however, and beginning on July 1st, it will be illegal to throw food waste in the trash. This means whatever you don't eat must be tossed in your home compost or your designated food and yard waste bins to be collected on trash day. There are many ways you can reduce your own food waste to save you money, save the environment, and save our resources. To start, eat what you buy. Don't dish up more than you can finish. You can always go back for seconds. If you bought too much food at once, try freezing or preserving foods to save for later. We still have a long way to fight food waste, but the first steps start with you. Whether it's eating your peels, composting right, or talking to your local grocer about donating their waste, your voice can make an impact.